Hi collective, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationship with ourselves first, okay? Because remember, the eyes are the windows of the soul, and the soul needs somewhere to sit, okay? So the heart is the seat of the soul, okay? So now we're looking at our spiritual journey, okay? We're looking at a relationship with ourselves first, so we can identify our emotions, because someone feels like they're going through maybe a backstab. Don't forget, okay, you can come to peace with that. There's a horizon coming your way, all right? Maybe someone's looking at a situation when it comes to maybe a ruin at the rock bottom. Maybe someone feels as if they're going through a very hard situation right now. It may seem frightening, but can you see he's got two? You can come to peace with it, all right? Very sneaky. He's very sneaky. Maybe Gemini person, you could think about Gemini person. Maybe you're thinking of maybe right now is a bit frightening. However, whether it means death or destruction or death of something, it's always worth bearing in mind, okay, about the event. Although there needs to be a sudden, maybe history when it comes to the act of God, like a lightning, like a strike. It seems to be a tower moment. This is when the tower and people are falling out. This is when they fall for rock bottom. So now they're falling out of the tower. Now you may be looking at a natural outcome of maybe an ending to clear a way for new possibility because you see a horizon coming. You have to learn, okay, from your ending to create the new beginning, okay, because now you're looking at a situation, new possibilities. When you clear the mind and recognize your intuition, collective understand sometimes people or even yourself, it can be quite frustrating when you built something from the bottom and someone comes in and just makes a whole destruction, okay? You could look at your own personal life or bonding with a friendship that's probably broken down, okay? There's no returning back for you. Maybe you feel unfortunately it was unavoidable, but you look at the hindsight where maybe it comes from maybe a group, or maybe you feel this discord because someone, maybe when it comes to a love relationship, it was very dramatic ending. They were using the lip to sink your ships because you know what? I don't like when people break up. It's always got to say bad things about each other to get the ally. Then you make up and then you get the allies again. I don't like that. Do you know, it's just too much up and down, up and down. Okay, when it comes to maybe a group of people or maybe an individual person. When it comes to work, maybe look at closure of a department. Okay, maybe look at job losses or failing of a business. Okay, maybe look at liquidation, maybe. But on the positive note, remember he's got the two, the peace. So this is the end of an era. So just bring the mind to calm waters because now you're seeing your strife come to an end. Some of you look at health issues such as low energy, exhaustion. That will improve, okay? Because now you're looking at maybe a situation where you're expressing yourself about how stressed you were, frustrated. And it's okay to express yourself, okay? Because now someone's probably looking at holding on to the meaning of maybe, I don't know, examining what's the meaning of my past actions or that past actions. Is there any guilt or anger, you know? Because you don't want to carry it to your next relationship. Okay, so maybe you fell out with someone very deeply, a big fallout. Try not to hold on to that stress, okay? Accept the situation and try to let go. I know it's easier said than done, but try to let go, okay? Because you're looking at feeling helpless, rock bottom, ill will, people doing hexing or maybe sinking your ships with their lips, doing underhand behavior, then running around as like it weren't them. No, you probably feel very overwhelmed. So now you're looking at when it comes to the Ten of Swords, because it has a black background, it's representing the Nine of Swords. That means someone is stressed out. They can't sleep at night. Do you understand? So now you come to peace with it because you understand the devil was in the tower. Okay, you recognize the devil for what it is. It was a very dark place. You don't want to go back there again. Okay, so now you learn from it. You learn from the background. Okay, so you don't go through that again. Okay, so now maybe you're looking at your intuition, opticals. You could be in a coal mine. Or you could be looking at skyscraper. You could be a a scriber. Or when you're subscribing, to my channel. Okay, maybe you're looking at heavy rain. It's okay to cry, because now you're looking at a situation when there's a conflict, and you look at maybe the after effect, the cleanup. Maybe you're thinking, oh, I got to change, and there's sudden darkness is on me and I can't take it no more. No, there's a bigger picture, because I can see an horizon coming, an opportunity. Maybe there's a victim at hand when it comes to maybe twisting something, information. But because you see the two fingers, do you know he has the two fingers in the deck? The Hierophant. So this is the divine masculine. You could be looking at maybe the divine masculine, the Hierophant. Okay? So now there's a sense of maybe someone's looking at a figure as a falling master or guru, who now maybe is a sign of a man's acceptance of this ending. And now maybe he's looking at befalling him when it comes to the fact of a blessing. Maybe you're looking at a situation when love, because love is saving this masculine. Fertility, walking in truth, the love force. They say the blood of Jesus. You might believe in the Jesus, Maybe you feel more complete when it comes to maybe the seven of swords. Okay, I understand this ending. Maybe I've got to be a guru or a mentor. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter where you're coming from. We're all the pages of a Bible, and we all can use our story. So now you could be thinking about a Gemini person when it comes to maybe a bright, sociable, influential person, a new profound happiness. When it comes to an influencer, when it comes to a dark time to come out. Remember, dark times, it will pass. Okay, remember what's in the dark is going to come to light. Okay, so now maybe look at a new force of life, because into me, I think there's an end of a light of a tunnel, because now Gemini is now in an enemy or energy of being blunt, maybe blunt talking, being very out there, outspoken, being very brave. Now you look at the brave heart, all right? Maybe the heart of the matter is now up and running, okay? There's now someone running to maybe the divine masculine, and being very blunt, okay, about a situation, okay? Because now you're looking at a situation when it comes to maybe if you're talking about the wounded warrior, someone's fixated on a mission. Nothing can stop this person. This person is armored. It could be prepared to cut off the heart of the enemy, a Gemini, or you could be looking at a stressful situation and you're blown out of proportion. So now you've got a situation where someone's striving in a drama, but there's a lack of courage. So now they're flat out. They come to a Gemini person. They came in quite swiftly. Now they're flat out of control. So now maybe some of the people advice from a guru. So now maybe someone feels let down by someone that thought they can rely on someone. They were steady fast. I can rely on you. Someone has a big personality, had lots to say. They had little substance. Or you could be looking at an expert, or you're expecting the unexpected. And now you're looking unpredictable. Something predictable ahead, like a roller coaster drama, from low to high or high to low. Someone's illuminating a very stressful situation. But look at your position. You've got horizon. But this also shows this is a dispute at work, and there's tension within maybe families or in a romantic relationship. You might not be responsible or the cause of the trouble, but what counts is how you recover. That's what counts. It's not where you came from, it's where you're heading. Is that the saying? It's not where you come from, it's where you're going. So now you're seeing maybe two knights, a friendship, a rival, maybe seeing two men having a meeting, or there's lots of action when it comes to events of speed, when it comes to maybe fire and air, or the passion of energy, when it's come symbolizing, because you got air and fire. So someone's talking about love, or maybe someone got butterflies as well. Maybe. But someone's confronting their enemy though, and then now they're departing in a flash. So regarding of the people influence, you're looking at the King and Queen of Swords, and now you're looking at let your intuition guide you forward when it comes to working with your intuition first. So be driven, be determined. You got the strength, you got your mission. You could be quirky, but don't be too indecisive when it comes to relationship, because it's going to be drama anyway. Or you're looking at a relationship may cause drama but takes no responsibility for reconciliation, leaving others to make peace while he's charging ahead with the next obsession. And when it comes to maybe work, maybe someone's showing up at work when it comes to maybe an auditor, or maybe a project manager or strategic manager. Maybe you're looking at an assessor, or looking at a doctor or a lawyer or a consultant. Maybe you hired someone for work and he's not fixing, he's not a fixer. So then you look at maybe short-term professionals when it comes to maybe diagnose, or maybe look at someone's option when it comes to someone's matter. Maybe someone misdiagnosed someone and then you've got to deal with the outcome. Maybe. And this can represent Taurus, Gemini person. When it comes to stress and truth, that's the meaning of that card. Stress and truth, Taurus, Gemini. When it comes to maybe an air sign and a fire sign. And now you're looking at the deeper meaning of when you get Ace of Pentacles, there's a blessing, but it came out of control. And now you have to understand that you've got a spiritual gift to plant your spiritual treasures. But on the other side of this blessing, it came with backstabbing, betrayal, people sinking people's ships. Now someone's seen as a challenge, as an enemy. Now someone charging forward. So now we're seeing someone charge forward for a new opportunity, now they're exhausted by the mind. Yeah, because it could be any profession. They went against their profession. Now they're going through rock bottom. They thought they could find peace. And now someone's going forward, maybe talking to maybe the divine masculine, a hierophant person, a guru. You're going to learn from this challenge. For some of you, we come to knowledge and wisdom. Can I look at maybe someone in their feelings when they're thinking about Gemini person gossiping, when it comes to a gossip, when it comes to a Cancer person in their feelings. You could be looking at maybe the magician, maybe the divine masculine is learning about his brave heart, got the passion. And you look at being armored when it comes to maybe the Chariot. Now someone's thinking about a burden when it comes to Sagittarius, or maybe Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, when it comes to maybe a contract, or someone changed something when it comes to consultancy or assessing someone's burdens of a lover. So now we're looking at maybe a Chariot when it comes to maybe someone's got to pick themselves up again and start all over again. Someone's got to maybe accept the situation and let go. Maybe a Gemini person or a Cancer in their feelings, something to do with a car. When it comes to someone's burden of a lover, or someone's movements, motivation, or goals. Well, you're probably looking at a situation where you're looking at, we are meant to be a soul having a human experience with balanced decisions. So it's called control and discipline. Okay, because now you're looking at someone's movements when it comes to maybe a sneak attack. Someone ran out of a car and done a sneak attack. Somebody, that was on someone's mind, to jump out of a car and sneak attack someone because they're arrogant. And you're looking at maybe self-indulgence when it comes to a person, an event spiraling out of control. Because someone's ego is at work. Someone's being selfish, maybe a Gemini person or Sagittarius person, when it comes to maybe the greater good. It's not. Someone maybe tripped off the road. Someone probably got tipped off the road when it comes to traveling plans, or house movements are disrupted or delayed. Maybe Sagittarius hiding because when it comes to a lover, Gemini or Cancer, someone changed something to do with a car accident. Someone got chipped off the road. Because someone who was reckless and a poor leader, when it comes to maybe someone got tipped off. Or someone got tipped about being that someone's going to unalive you in a car or something. Sagittarius or something. You could be looking at as Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus when it comes to the elements. When it comes to maybe, what do they call that? Not Giza. The pyramid in Giza. Not Gaza, Giza. But is it Phoenix? The Phoenix, the Phoenix, the Phoenix, the Phoenix. Someone, oh gosh, you're not very good today, are you, Bubs? No. Someone look at maybe a Cancer person when it comes to maybe someone probably saw something at Shell petrol station. And now someone's looking at maybe a vehicle or someone's body when it comes to maybe a Cancer person. Someone traveling away from home and now they probably focus on maybe expanding or improving someone's home. Maybe Sagittarius or Taurus or a Capricorn person. Or a lover, love choices. Oh, so you had 2 homes. So maybe he's like a traveler from the States or country, and now there's a disagreement with those that maybe he lives with, because he was probably looking at trying to overcome a relationship when it comes to Sagittarius, and then he went to maybe a Taurus or Capricorn person on his pathway, but they were looking for maybe money, career, swift progress in business affairs. So now when the opportunity comes your way, there's a challenge when it comes to finances, because now someone is financially thinking they're on the road to success, financially on the road to success when it comes to juggling his lovers with Sagittarius, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, or something to do a project and this child. You could be looking at Kabbalah or Kabbalistic texts for some of you, for the meaning of the king over the water that formed the earth on the universe, suggesting that the chariot is crossing over to the river and reaching the dry land from where he maybe done his first start his journey. Maybe someone was immigrate, someone coming back home, put the crown back on the head, meaning understanding about the female principles of creation. So that's now Bina, yeah. So this is going to be a major departure. It's a burden for a Gemini love choice when it comes to maybe focusing, determination, being brave, because now someone's looking at traveling a new direction, because now we're looking at, if you're not living in a dream home, now's the time to work forward to maybe a property or a location that can support your dreams and desires. Maybe someone look at a love decision when it comes to maybe a partnership in a previous relationship, to see what your current love or perspective is in a new partnership, so you can offer maybe a different, maybe, or more alternative, more fulfilling. Oh, you're so cheeky, Gemini. If you're single, just love yourself, man, first, to manifest the right relationship for when it's time it comes. Don't chase it, attract it. If you're looking at a career, maybe you're looking at your options. Maybe it's easier to look beyond money for your future development and your ambitions. You've got to look beyond money. Because that's probably making you have ideas but not going nowhere. Or someone's relationship is coming out of balance. Can I look at the shadow side of someone's personality when it comes to maybe acquisition? Someone's relationship is in crisis. In crisis when it comes to attraction. It's about money. So now so you look at the value when it comes to maybe why a couple's held together, and now it's looking at corruption, betrayal, dishonesty. Your name could be Zayn because in Hebrew the letter is Zayn or sword. So your name could be Zayn. It can correlate with the masculine genitals, the sword, and the air in the tarot symbolizes clear thought of action. So now maybe someone is making a decision because something's interesting when it comes to Adam and Eve. Because they were expelled from the Garden of Eden by the angel Zayn. Because they're a fucking pain. So now someone's seeing them so for meaning or living with the awareness of a higher self. So now lovers are placed on the seventh path of the tree of life. When it comes to beauty, rebirth, and ascending joyfully to God by the conscious mind. So now we're looking at understanding about the divine principle. Now someone's teaching someone about love. You're meant to be a soul having a human experience. It comes with harmony, love, growth. It's associated with healing, isn't it? Because now you're looking at Archangel Raphael when it comes to the devil who stands for the shadow of self of love. When it comes to the issues of control and possessiveness. There you go, the fucking devil didn't even fucking see that, you sneaky bastard. Oh, did I say basket, you sneaky basket? Speaking of the devil. Because I just picked up my hand, so busy trying to see these, like, break it down, like, because everything's broken down because lovers means number 6, isn't it? And number 6 is also Raphael, the devil, was 4. 3 and 1 is 4. No, 3 and 1. Yeah, 4. Because it's linked to the devil. Because it stands for the shadow side of love. I just know it's linked to the devil because when it comes to love, it links to the shadow side of love. Because someone that has issues of control and possessiveness, when it comes to maybe a Gemini person, Sagittarius person, or Taurus Capricorn person, when it comes to loving whole self, they don't love it. They don't love oneself. They don't have that spark of divine within. Because now you're looking at Eve is also Adam's twin. No, it's fucking not. That's a lie. They're trying to say that she created him, Adam and Eve. But Eve gave Adam the apples. How the fuck did she create him when she was the beginning of man? It's fall. So even then, some of these people don't make no sense. So now you're looking at maybe mature decision that's supporting your true needs when it comes to respect, intimacy, love, trust. Maybe looking at connection with a partner who is emotionally unavailable to you. So whether your situation, the message is to follow your own heart desire, or you look at the meaning of maybe love in a young person leaving home or making an independent decision. Maybe for some of you. But I'm trying to say Eve also is Adam's twin and she created him. That's bullshit. That's rubbish. That's rubbish. Because now you're looking at the historical maybe of the emperor. Because one of the emperor's historical maybe is the black eagle, which appears on his hat. When it comes to, I was looking for that bloody deck today. King Charles I was using it, I'm sure it was. When it comes to Visconti, the Visconti tarot card. Because on the emperor, the bird means the Holy Rome of the emperor, the Holy Rome Empire, which gave the family an official permission to bear it, because on his cards, it was his family on it. Do you know what I mean? It was his family it was based on when it comes to Visconti's family and the Holy Rome Empire. So when these Catholic Church tell you don't use tarot, 1701 and 1205, they were using it, man. Because they were looking at the historical energy of the emperor. Okay, when it comes to maybe Bohemia, I don't know how you say the name. The person was married to a Roman emperor, Frederick. So now you're looking at maybe the original emperor, maybe Charlemagne, the first Holy Rome Emperor in 742 to 814. So what happened before 3330? Exactly. So now after that, 742 BC, or just C, before bloody Christ, you had the Marcellus Tarot in 1701, and that showed the emperor side on just like the profile of the kings, or maybe when it comes to money and playing cards. So playing cards started after the tarot because it came with Egyptian, then it turned into gypsies, and then the gypsies and the Romans all got twisted and all that madness. So now you're looking at the emperor. Maybe you're looking at the emperor, okay, when it means the window or the portal through the streams of the light of consciousness. The emperor is fully aware of who he is and of his place in the world. Okay, so now you're looking at maybe the fifth changes when it comes to the tree of life, when it comes to the pathway between beauty and rebirth, when it comes to the male principles. So now you look at the male principle of the emperor. He can donate a very powerful man. He's meant to be a guru and a mentor. But somebody tried to make this guru or mentor, the emperor, be fallen emperor. So you look at maybe someone's tradition as a male aspect of a ruler. When it comes to rulership, they like to measure people's pocket too much for their own ambition. Doing sneaky beaky Becky attacks. Do you understand? But now you're looking at the empress. Talks to the emperor. And he brings him peace in the dreams. That's why I write your dreams down. So you could be looking at a husband or maybe an intimate relationship when it comes to maybe trustworthy. Is he controlling or is he emotionally manipulative? He's not your emperor. So move forward. To understand, he's meant to give you comfort with who he is. So the emperor has to be comfortable with who he is. It's less appealing when someone demands or depends on your perspective all the time. No, the emperor has his own perspective. So now you're looking at the higher priestess. Because on the Tua cap is the higher priestess. Okay, she talks to the fool, which is the emperor, because he went and chose a different lover. So now, when it comes to relationship, this can mean maybe you're being single for a time, or maybe you're in a relationship and your partner is choosing to keep maybe your life separate or a secret. So you could be in a secret relationship. But someone's looking for money or a career when it comes to success. Maybe someone's looking at maybe a contract was coming soon, or maybe looking at someone's new work, or taking time to maybe nurture your own self when it comes to maybe being patient with yourself, okay? Or quiet time at home. Yeah, because now someone's looking at maybe messages from a Sagittarius person. Told you, Taurus, they're just toxic. The same old freaking, it's all the same old people, you know. Gemini, Cancer, Taurus, Sagittarius. You don't pick on no behavior. None. So maybe you're looking at justice, judgment, when it comes to maybe illuminating the need of discernment, wisdom for your discretion, okay? Because even though the higher priestess is not here, it's coming to pieces. Use no intuition. So when it comes to the feminine cycle, the rhythms of nature, that's why she wears the crown. When it comes to the moon waxing, do you understand? The higher priestess, she symbolizes literally the wisdom of the tree of life, because she's placed on the third pathway between oneness with God and harmony, rebirth, the journey of inner peace, be a soul having a human experience. But these people are out of control, man. So now there's someone at speed, someone doing some speed, Gemini and a Cancer. I wonder if they were drinking one night and they had a race, and as they're racing, someone got hurt, and now someone paid off Sagittarius, maybe a Gemini, maybe to change a police report or something. When it comes to them going out drinking and they got stopped, maybe now they're under judgment. For some people, a Taurus person, when it comes to what you sow is what you reap. When it comes to maybe, yeah, maybe they came back from a trip or something. I don't know. But someone's mind's coming to calmer waters though, because these people are some serious shit, boy. Okay. Messages. Speed. 2 pillars. The pillar of temple of life. Lovers. Traffic stop. Virgo. Love choice. 8 of Wands. Maybe someone's looking at, oh bloody hell, people, man. Messages. Love at first sight. You could be looking at maybe a fire sign person when it comes to Sagittarius, when it comes to magistrate's court, or someone's mind when it comes to news and travel about a lover, when it comes to a Virgo person or a young person, or maybe love, a matter of money matters. Because now you're seeing maybe someone bust a green light, and now maybe someone flew forward out of a car, or you're seeing I don't know, you look, no one saw. They thought no one saw. They thought no one saw. So now someone's looking at someone's movements when it comes to the flight. Maybe when it came from a flight or off a flight. And I look at someone's potential when it comes to maybe landscape. Someone's landscape, or maybe someone's message when it comes to messages. Remember back in the day, they used to do pigeon messages. Someone is looking at underneath someone's vehicle. It's not visible, but perhaps something underneath someone's vehicle, evidence, or love arrows about to land, messages. Maybe looking at the mystical ones when it comes to an event. Something happened at an event and it's speeding quite fast, domineering everything below them, and now they're out of control. It comes to conversation with Sagittarius person, because Sagittarius person is exploiting or exploiting. When it comes to Gemini person, when it comes to a message. So now you look at someone's power dynamic when it comes to someone's movement and someone's travel, because someone's looking at someone's quality or someone's perspective when it comes to insight, when it comes to maybe demanding, someone's creative thinking, logic, because someone is delaying something, because someone is pending. Maybe a work is pending to finish. Maybe they're waiting for a particular decision to unblock someone's ambition, or someone's blocking someone's ambition, because maybe Sagittarius or Gemini is blackmailing someone And now they're having this argument. Maybe someone's arguing about someone's love, or maybe the feelings of disappointment by someone's lack of contact, or looking at the surroundings that maybe someone's very negative when it comes to the potential of someone's relationship might not be getting off the ground. And now that's why someone is jealous, a lover of a Gemini, or a love choice when it comes to Adam and Eve framework, building framework. Or you could be looking at professional when it comes to maybe a carpentry or a scaffolder. It could be a scaffolder using building framework, but he's taking the piss. He's not working. He's relaxing, and when the boss comes, he jumps up and acts like he's working because he's linked maybe a Sagittarius person. So you could be a scaffolder building a framework when it comes to carpentry. Maybe looking at the potential of someone's partner, or maybe traveling soon to see a partner or someone else. And Sagittarius saw, because Sagittarius was following maybe a Gemini person, and maybe on the way they were arguing on the phone or in the same car, but it was an accident or something for some of you, because when they were driving, arguing, maybe they were arguing about a love choice, about Cancer with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. So now Sagittarius is hiding because now they're being indicted or inundated with emails, calls about maybe an offer, but now it's been held back or stuck because of a past incident. So he's going to be on the news, or you could be looking at someone's project when it comes to maybe growing his own wings as well for some of you. But no, maybe I'm tapping into too many people, but you gotta choose your choice. Someone's frantic, man. And also someone's looking at someone's influence. It's exciting. So I want to move forward to a new project. Maybe a fire sign person. You can see properly. You could be seeing messages about projects. You could be a scaffolder. They're wasting money. They're wasting money on tools. They're not being serious. So maybe someone was arguing, and something happened to a Virgo person. Or you're looking at money matters when it comes to maybe a project not really materializing because of a relationship, maybe. You could be looking at travel, news traveling, okay? Because you could be dealing with King of Swords, a Gemini person. Or you could be looking at blocks to creative projects because there's delays to travel when it comes to work, or a project may be abandoned or postponed due to poor management, or it could be looking at a start of a plan that needs to be rethought about, rethinking. There's too much betrayal in a relationship. They lack that commitment from a man, or time apart for a couple, usually due to work, or a woman finds herself waiting for a man because he's at work, so she went and found someone else. So now maybe there's a common meaning when it comes to maybe difficulties conceiving a child, or maybe something happened to a child when it comes to maybe sorrow of tomorrow, because now someone's offering maybe a single one when it comes to maybe you could be in a club, so you could be in a group, all right, and it looks like the ownership of the land when it comes to maybe land, valley, water flowing. No, you could live near a riverbank maybe, because I don't know why this Virgo keeps popping up, or money matters, or a letter to say sorry, or look at enterprise, career, travel, beginning. But something happened with this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person on some travel, and they thought no one saw. And now they're crying because someone did see. So now there's work issues, project issues, happiness issues. But for some of you, you're seeing a flash of your own power, of your own inspiration. Maybe you're seeing a new concept. So now you're looking at a new idea and you're starting a new family. Maybe you're looking at traveling, adventure. Because after every ending, there's a new beginning. As soon as I get home, I can hear Faith Evans. So maybe someone had faith. Someone has faith. Your name could be Faith, or your last name could be Evans. Heavens. Faith in heaven. Faith Evans. Faith in heaven. As soon as I get home, I'll make it up to you. Maybe I'll do what I gotta do. Because I want to say sorry, excited for a new beginning, the potential, good news, an important partnership. Because I don't want to be with no one but you. When it comes to the Spirit of God, maybe someone's looking at maybe the energy, or maybe someone singular, that strong potential. When it comes to a new beginning, being impulsive. When it comes to new possibilities, that I can't wait to go home. Maybe an ex is coming back. I want to do what I gotta do, but I don't want no one but you. I'm down on my knees when it comes to true pioneer, or maybe when it comes to maybe your own adventures, or a new territory. Someone thinks you're very gifted, or you can maybe a gift as an enterprise or an adventure. But I can hear Faith Evans very loud. She's taking over my bloody reading. So you're looking at maybe a vision of someone's prospects. You could be like a jukebox man like myself. Because it comes from the heart, innit? The heart likes to sing. My soul's always singing, man. Sometimes I'll say to her, all right. Honestly. So maybe, how long have I been there? I've only done 42 minutes and I've only done 6 cards. No way. I'm so sorry, collective. Yeah, because now you're looking at a backstab, betrayal when it comes to investment of a Taurus person. Somebody invested in maybe a sneak attack when it comes to the Emperor being in the magician. That is the magician, you know. But they have to have self-control, self-discipline, because they got the power to be a very good alchemist. But they invest in the backstab, but they're going to get rid of that old investment, a Taurus person, and focus on the new. It could be a Virgo person. When it comes to the Emperor, I need to talk about the Emperor. When it comes to their judgment, all right, let's see if you can make it under an hour. Oh gosh, I was enjoying that one. I was enjoying that because someone's got a brave heart when it comes to opportunities. Because God has put everything on your table when it comes to investing in the Empress. She's in the chariot of He ran out a long time ago. So now someone's married to this Cancer maybe, or a Gemini. But back there again, back the sneaky attack. Emperor, Aquarius. He said, forget that. I know already. Whoa, look at someone's destiny. A fire sign person wants to talk to an air sign person, Gemini, Aquarius person. He understands. That day, he ran out the car. And he was in a chariot. He was on his healing journey. He made it. So really, he should really congratulate himself for getting there in the first place. Just if I can go back. He made it. He met me. So he made it. And now you're looking at 1111, twin flame journey. Maybe someone wants to send a mail. Or the Emperor sent a message. Maybe. And now the Empress, Aquarius, is always talking to the Emperor. So now you look at maybe such a Sagittarius person, look at maybe the morgue. Healing. I don't know, these people are weird. But they're fighting at any cost though. They're in a tower. Aquarius, Taurus, tower. Immature. Look at this money. It's all about the money, fighting. Told you, Taurus people, they're demonic, man. They're demonic. I have no mercy for this Queen of Pentacles. No, you're crazy. You're mad. So now someone's looking at beauty. Uh-oh. Yeah, finally cost. King of Wands, I knew you'll be up here. Told you, you'll be up here soon. I'm not running him down. Everybody knows where to find people, man. Leave him outside. King of Pentacles looking at the situation. Queen of Swords, told you. He knows what's going on. I don't know what you're doing outside. You're bound. It wasn't equal give and take. Is it I got a face on fire, isn't it? Yes. King of Wands. Yes. You got a battle. And now it's probably going for the dark night of the soul. I'm going too deep now, man. Honestly, we've only been in 45 minutes. That went so quick, collective. Cha. I'm going to do like a real long one. But is anyone... romantic spiritual journey. Someone wants to go forward to an angel. Someone's moving out of this house. Maybe a Cancer person. Think about maybe a lover. When it comes... Yeah, this Virgo. Or maybe someone wants to send a letter, sorry, a truce maybe. But now you're looking at maybe the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is a new foundation. Okay, now you're looking at, remember, the devil, the tower is come in. The tower, that's when he falls out the tower. Okay, now they're on the floor. Now, why am I on the floor? Why did I go through rock bottom? Do you know what I mean? Now you've got to go through the questions. Why? Because you're going to learn from your old mistakes. How did you get there in the first place? All right. So now you're looking at maybe money matters when it comes to maybe an apology, or you're looking at maybe a new foundation because somebody had to see their whole foundation they built up from a youth by themselves is going to come crashing all the way down. But sometimes the tower is the blessing, though. Do you understand? Especially when you use your intuition and understand that you were betrayed by a Gemini person, because a Taurus gave money to a Gemini to do sneak attack, to run out of a Cancer's car and do the most. Sagittarius was there as a lookout. I don't know what you're doing over there, but all I know is touch him anymore. Anyway, let me not say that, because every day I'm going to bring out your nasty secret. So now maybe look at maybe money, opportunities when it comes to maybe an opportunity to establish a new adventure. Because now you're looking at as maybe as yourself, looking at an adventure. If you're looking at as an influencer, maybe looking at maybe you feel, I don't know, friendships, rivals. You were a friendship, rival, you know, there were too many social activities, or maybe you're looking at maybe your social group from your young child. You don't have to bring these people any longer, because now you're looking at unwelcome news now regarding finances, property, and love. That's a lot to handle in one freaking dressing. That's like breakfast, dinner, lunch with the snack, man. No snack. Why? Because you're suffering from selfish actions. You're going to get no snack, no dessert. Now people are looking at friends like immature in tendencies. Friendship that immature when people feel that sense of entitlement. You understand? People like to help themselves into your things. Like I don't know, man. You know, when them sneaky, underhanded, obvious, in plain sight feeding, because you're my friend, you thought I got an allowance, I got more money than you. Oh, bring. Yo, do you want to come out for dinner? Yay, let's go. But it's time the one that says you want to come out for dinner ain't fucking paying. Why? Because your hand's quicker to come out with the money. So now maybe look at the, maybe observing when you're take notes for future reference. Someone took notes for future reference. Well, now maybe someone's planning something more realistic when it comes to a new foundation, when it comes to maybe attending their finances. Maybe look at a nudge. Oh, I love when my masculine nudges me. Oh, I like when he's domineering. I don't like this part of him. I don't. I like when he's like, oh, that nudging. Let's go. Like, that's what I like. Anyway, maybe someone's looking at their taxes and it's over outstanding, or insurance policy. Car insurance policy or something. Maybe someone's looking at a ticket. Someone's looking at an offence though. That's scheduled. Now they're gonna have a realistic, because now look at managing people, projects. It didn't go well because they're very immature, inexperienced with skills and the ability So now maybe someone's looking at good news concerning finances, business, education, travel, moving forward. Because someone's highlighting maybe a need for new management when it comes to work matters, or maybe looking at new opportunities. When it comes to maybe look at your own expansion collective, when it comes to maybe bringing up new projects, keep studying, keep applying. I can see things happening for you. Because if you're talking about you as a single person, all right, to close off this reading, you could be looking at your hard work, all right? You could be looking at relying and being dedicated to your own practicality because you've got to put the work in, okay? Trust your own intuition. But someone could be looking at maybe a younger person or someone with a youthful kind of energy starting out in the world, but something happened. So bear that in mind. Or you could be looking at a new line of business, which is good. Keep going. You may not have the money now, but the potential to achieve great things is definitely in your future. Okay? Because remember the tower, the man falls out with the woman. Now your foundation. Now you can believe in yourself, believe in your plans, believe you can succeed, and don't give up. Okay? Remember, the heart is the seat of the soul. The eyes are the windows of the soul. Okay, so don't forget you're a soul having a human experience. Okay, so be a good sports person, but also always be that educator, because a wise man is what? A student and a teacher. Okay, so don't forget you've got money matters coming your way, opportunities. All right, to establish a new venture. So maybe someone's looking for money for a new adventure. Go within. Just don't worry about the money part. Worry about the skills and your talent. Just keep nurturing it. Keep nurturing it. And trust me, things will work out your way, okay? For your personal expansion when it comes to new horizon. Just have that optimism, the confidence, and don't do the pride before the fall. Because someone's pride is way too high. And now they're falling. Okay? Let's see who's up. Let's look at maybe. So someone's out there attending their finances. Okay, maybe someone has outstanding taxes, or maybe someone has outstanding insurance, car. Do you know what I mean? But don't forget, no one can go poor. It's about your means. What's underneath that thing? Hey, higher priestess. I didn't even do this. Oh, you could be talking about Queen of Wands. There you go. Queen of Wands lying again, is she? Never mind, Queen of Wands. You'll learn the hard way. Yeah, who don't hear will learn or feel. No, who don't hear will feel. It's the way of life, isn't it? That's how it goes. So, initials you could be dealing with B or H, or maybe questioning. Someone's being questioned by authorities when it comes to maybe a church, or chat man. Oh, someone's chatting. Maybe sure. A. Maybe looking at triple A. I think this man just loves attention, I guess. He does. And he can go FECK himself. Yo! Oh, whatever. I love him forever, though. Of course I do. It's my soulmate. Way! Someone taking a highway. Or bay. Someone lives in the Bay Area. Or water bay. Bay water. Or maybe someone lives near bay water. Yeah. Maybe your name's Howell. Or someone's going AWOL. Or someone's pulling the bloody straw. Say what's on your mind. Always. Why? Because the soul loves self-expression. It can't be other people's expression. So look into your own self. Because I can see you reaching the high. Ooh, fire. Fire sign. You could be a fire sign. You could be dealing with a G or a V or an S. Because someone is a sucker. Genevieve took him for a sucker. But he has to learn the lesson, innit? You have to learn the fucking hard way, I guess. But Genevieve likes to go around sucking knobs. That's how she gets her career up on the ladder. Yeah, she thinks every man's a fire brigade. She likes to go down the fire hose like a fire brigade lady, sucking for honeybees. There you go. Yeah, that time don't play with me, little girl. Yeah, because she was born in May. This little tramp, Genevieve. Never want to fucking be ya. Yeah, she was born in May. Something happening, maybe into me I have. Maybe someone look at someone's values, feelings, self-worth, because that's what May means. May look at maybe someone's self-prestige into me I have. When it comes to just looking at someone's background position, it comes to maybe someone's possessed over security earnings that don't fucking belong to them. Fixated. Fixated, man. So now you're looking at maybe an L, someone's lawn. Maybe look at someone's lawn. Oh, law! Law. Fire. Maybe fire signs got a law degree. Or it could be looking at fire sign when it comes to maybe love affair, romantic attachments, maybe looking at self-expression, creativity, or arts and drama. You could be looking at children, pleasure, play, speculation. Or you could be looking at the courage and maybe the abilities of someone's environment when it comes to influencing someone's environment, bad influence. Maybe someone look at only the physical appearance, they look at self-awareness, okay? Then they look at maybe what's presenting yourself and how others see you in your environment comes to influencing. Or you could be looking at target from self-awareness. It really, really helps you. So you could be looking at maybe someone's intellectual framework when it comes to maybe your conscious mind, when it comes to maybe your higher self, when it comes to maybe distant travels, when it comes to maybe philosophy, religion, teaching, higher education. Maybe you're looking at expanding that when it comes to your personal expansion, when it comes to the horizon, when it comes to maybe bringing about your own good fortune, when it comes to maybe being more optimistic and more confident when it comes to the pride before the fall. Don't fall with pride, babes. All right, it could be a fire sign person. Or you could be a Taurus person, okay? Or you could just be surfing, sir. So someone looking at law, where was we? Law when it comes to maybe May, a Taurus person and a fire sign person. Maybe someone doing the blame game. But look at law. Maybe you're looking at Genevieve Nadia. There you go. I'm not letting her off. No, she can jog off. She's having a laugh, ain't she? Yep, and a D. I remember hearing a D as well. In the kitchen, draining out people's resources. Could be Dora. Dora the fucking explorer. Or Pat. You could be thinking about a Pat. Or Pete. Or people being fucking petty. Or you got a pet. Maybe you got a pet. Maybe you got a dog. Okay. Or someone's being petty. Okay. Or maybe someone's just jealous. Or maybe you're looking at someone's perks. That's not yours. Or it could be like Kevin. Kev. It could be Kevin. Or Kev. Or you might like Kiev's. Chicken Kiev. Chicken Kiev. Isn't it with the garlic inside the chicken? You could be liking that. Or you like someone's picture. You want to tell someone you like someone's picture, but look at someone's picture. And it's making you stand up in the morning, but you're too proud before the fall. That's your problem. But you can go to a Taurus person. I don't want to hear no excuse from this fire sign person. But I'm not intimidated, but you want to go around, run around big pussy Jamie Nadja. Don't get me started, fire sign. Yeah, there you go. Dunce Dora. I told you she's nowhere to be someone's coming. A D person. I saw it. Yep, the devil. The devil's child. There you go. Demon. Next time, don't play in people's energy that you don't fucking know. Playing in people's juice bar. Maybe playing in someone's juice. Do you know what I mean? There you go. Playing in people's juice. That's what they were doing with this fucking Dora. I saw you, Genevieve Nadia. I did. You and this D person in a kitchen playing with someone's juice like a whiskey. In someone's whiskey juice. I saw it like a whiskey cup. And it was brown in it. In someone's whiskey. A fire sign in his whiskey. I saw it. So she was being a risky biscuit. Yeah, she was. Little slag. You lucky there's no fucking E. But yeah, playing with someone's whiskey. That's what she was doing. Genevieve Nadia, I saw it in a dream. Write your dreams down, babes. Alright, you could drive a van, okay? But someone was playing with someone's whiskey. Yeah, because they wanted a payday. They wanted money, so was getting paid for it. Yeah, so now someone's got to pay their lawyers. Genevieve Nadia, and this D person could be a daughter. I don't give a fuck who the fuck she is. No, I don't. So now we're looking at a situation where maybe someone's looking at fame. They want fame for all the fucking wrong reasons. Now, babe, you're going to be famous. You want fame? All right, we're looking at fame. Or someone's family. Look at someone's family. Or somebody wanted to be famous at any cost. Because it's all about maybe someone stealing someone's home. Because now you look at someone's family, maybe. When it comes to someone's family. Yeah. Genevieve Nadia's family. They're a fucking joke. Yep. They were playing Addy Wally's whiskey. You're lucky I can't spell Addy right now, boy. There you go, because it's in there. I don't want to spoil the rhythm. The rhythm of the night. Yes, we saw what you did, bitches. Yes, we did. Maybe looking at a pan. Oh, yeah. Or looking at Pat. Oh, yeah, baby. Or someone's looking at a nap. They want to put this masculine into a nap. I saw him napped out, passed out on a sofa while Genevieve Nadia was in the kitchen with a D person. Adiwala was passed out like he was napping on a bed, a sofa, in the passage, in the toilet, and then a few times on a bed while Genevieve is looking behind her shoulder and stealing from his wallet while he's sleeping. I keep seeing it in these dreams. Yeah, I keep seeing it. Yep. Looking at someone's credit cards. That's what they were doing in this person's wallet in his house. So now we're looking at maybe someone looking at someone's car, or someone's crying, or someone's scrying, you know. So now we're looking at maybe someone's scared now. You fucking better be, bitch. You fucking better be, because you lost a fucking screw in your fucking head. You must have. You fucking must have, man. She's a crow. She must have lost her fucking head. And I kept saying I can see, and they still kept doing it. I don't know, these people are weird. They're fucking weird. I can't believe I'm in this sometimes. Those stealing jewelries, you name it. So now some of the kind of jewelry has gone to God now. The jury's up. Yep, they're fucking scared now. They fucking better be. Stop swearing, V, man. Honestly, it's so disgusting. Honestly. So up, the jewelry's up. I need some soap, man. The swearing is just so disgusting. Yeah, you gotta look at this. You gotta question. A W and maybe a H and an N. I remember hearing an N and a Mackenzie, McDonald. I heard. Oh, anyway, I got it on anyway. You can live in, you can have initial C. Could we look at someone's CV? Someone's CV wasn't it. Maybe someone vapes. You could be looking at your CV for making applications. Maybe you're waiting for answers. Keep applying to other things as well. Keep applying, okay? Alright? Maybe some of you's having a barbecue this weekend. It's raining right now. Be careful, okay? Or maybe looking at maybe a snob. Yeah. Or maybe I feel sorry for Addy, I do. I really, really do. Remember when he first met me? hugged me all night. It was so beautiful, it was. We didn't do anything. Just a nice, deep conversation. And he said, I really wish I'd loved like this to do my family differently. So I know he did try. And at least he tried. At least he knows he can try. He tried. Now he can move forward and find his soul family, you know. It's okay. So just keep. There's a H missing. Duh! Hey, whiskey is his risk it biscuit, risk it biscuit, whiskey. Giving him something he can feel. To let him know this love is real. I didn't even know that he was on that, you know. So now he's going to put a pen, you know, and create. I don't know what he's doing Triple A Sports. He's a creator. He's being fucking lazy. He can't get away with that lazy shit over here. That he's got a studio. What the fuck he got a studio for? Big fucking studio. Big equipment. Where is your music, bro? So he better stay over there and figure out what he's doing before he comes over here. I can't stand wasted talent. He put all that money in a studio. I want to ask Addy Wiley what the fuck he did in that studio. What, banging women in there? That's all you must be doing. I don't know what you're doing over there. Jury's out anyway. When it comes to real artists are within you, okay, maybe looking at maybe basic instincts. Or maybe looking at maybe someone's bass. Yeah, man. I don't know what he's got his bass for. I like the way he sings as well. I don't know why he didn't release that song, Tilbury. I love Tilbury. Yeah, I did. He's like, listen to this, and I listened to it once again. He liked to try my fucking patience. I close my eyes. I like to listen deeply into things. He said, oh, you're asleep, you're not listening. I said, okay, so what did you mean by that then? He goes, oh, you were listening then. Yeah, you bitch. Yeah. He said some fucking girl's name in it before I wouldn't fucking listen, dickhead. Now he's like, shit, she's fucking intuitive for real. Because when we was in a hotel, he said to me, he went, ouch, but it was so low. And I spun my head round. I said, are you all right? He looked at me and goes, how did you know? Well, 14 years later, big head, now you fucking know. I'm your soulmate. Never mind, bitch. Next time you have to learn. You clearly have to learn the hard way. Clearly he does. Someone needs to go and look at doctor's bowel cancer, I heard. So next time, ask me. Ask Aswad. Ooh, Aswad. Do you remember that Aswad? We used to hang out with his son, Aswad. I'm sure it was Aswad. Yeah, such a long time. And his son was one of our really close friends, and he died on a bike. We lost a lot of people being young. We grew up too fast in the hood. Yeah, Aswad. I'm sure it was Aswad. His dad was one of them in the group anyway. His dad. I'm sure it was Aswad. He lost his son on a motorbike. Yeah. He went to Furness Primary School with my cousin. That's how we all knew each other. So maybe you're questioning, you know. I just don't name drop all the time unless it's relevant to say something. So now someone's being quizzed. Someone's under question. Yeah, someone's being questioned. Oh, okay, let's put that back. Someone's being questioned, or someone wants to quit a relationship, but someone's being. How do I spell question again? Yo, don't embarrass me on the people then, please. Come on now. Yeah, someone's being questioned, or someone wants to quit. It's just a matter of time. Do, 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 do. Oh, go away, man, honestly. jewelry. Someone's looking at this jewelry when it comes to this whiskey thing. They're going to be questioned about this. The jury's out about this whiskey. It was like in a whiskey glass. I don't drink, so I don't. Yeah, this Genevieve, Nadia, and a D person, and a family member could be a cancer person. So now maybe someone is now asking what's going on. You have to ask. So now the jury's out, because now we're looking at pinning this thing down once and for all, saying your truth. So someone has to pin someone down with whiskey, but you got to ask, or the jury's asking how they pin this person down financially. Whiskey poisoning his drink. I saw it. I saw what they done to him. You know, I'm trying to heal myself. Not easy, collective, because sometimes I just want to scream out loud, but people probably think I'm crazy. It's not an easy thing to watch. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. Especially when you love someone. I should have made it pink, then whiskey. I can make more words. I'll be here forever. Family, you have to question these people. You have to pin them down and start asking. For some of you, keep looking at your CV, keep going. You're going to be ablaze. Okay, I can see a bright future ahead. Your wishes will come true, okay? Maybe focus on your dreams, alright? And someone's going to be questioned. And that's it, really. Remember, walking love, talking truth. Love you guys. Bye.